Recording clip for week 4. This is going to be just the brief on the assignment for this week. So if you go to the assignments and tests section, you'll see it there. It's also available at the .zip in number 20, week 4 vector assignment under the week 4 labs section in weekly learning week 4. In assignments and tests, you can go over here to assignment 3, vectors 4%. It's 4% of your final grade, and it's due next week at midnight on October the 5th, Tuesday. Okay. You can click and to submit, you can click here and to download the zip folder or the zip file to put into your CodeLite. It's also available right there. All the instructions are in the code in the main.cpp. So I will go there now and show you what they say, and we'll walk through it. Awesome. So this is the main.cpp of the week 4 vector assignment. It's just all comments, and it's basically to guide you through writing the assignment here. So remember, you have to include the vector preprocessor directive. That's your very first step. You're going to write a C++ program as follows, and you can write them underneath the comments as you wish, or do it all in one step and then put the comments in this right spot afterwards. But there's a spot at the end as well for questions, which I would like you to answer here and put your thoughts in, because I will be looking at these when I grade them, okay? And I'm hoping to see some questions actually answered. So just, comment a couple lines and answer these questions. So you're going to start the program by declaring two empty vectors of type integer. You're going to name it vector1 and vector2, respectively, and then you're going to add values to that, 10 and 20, to vector1 using the pushback method, okay? You're not going to assign them, you're going to use the pushback method. Then you're going to display the elements using the .at method, okay? So using the vector display, not the square brackets. Use the .at method of to show 10 and 20 of the 0 and the first element at that index. And then you're going to also display the vector's size using the .size method, okay? So it should say there's size of 2 elements, okay? Now you're going to add values to vector2, which you already created up here. You're going to add 100 and 200 to vector2 using the pushback method, okay? So very similar to what you did with vector1. Then you're going to display the elements in vector2 using the .at method, and then also display the size of vector2 using the .size method. After that, you're going to declare an empty, that should say empty, 2D vector called vector underscore 2D, okay? So 2 dimensions. Remember, a 2D vector is a vector of vectors, and then it's going to be an int, okay? There's a little hint there. So you're going to declare an empty 2-dimensional vector called vector2D. You're going to add vector1 to vector2D dynamically using the pushback method, and then you're going to add vector2 to vector2D dynamically using the pushback method, okay? Then I want you to display the elements of vector2D using the at method, okay? So using the vector syntax, not the array syntax. Then what I want you to do is change the value of vector1 at index 0 using the .at to a value of 1000, okay? So not the 2D vector, I want you to change vector1, so the one you declared up here at the top. The same way you assigned it 10 using the pushback method, I want you to now assign the index of 0 to the value of 1000. Then I want you to display the elements of vector2D again using the at method, okay? So you can basically copy the code from what you did here on line 22 and copy it right in here and display them again. Then I want you to display the elements in vector1 where you changed the value to be 1000. Then I want you to answer these questions. What did you expect? Did you get what you expected? What do you think happened? Okay, so depending on what the outputs are, why do you think that happened? What do you think happened? Does that make sense to everyone? Hopefully, if you have any questions, you can email me. My email is benjamin.vinergon@georgiancollege.ca. You can find it on Blackboard there. Remember, it's due next week at midnight, 11:59 p.m. on October the 5th. Cool? And you just submit it right here. Just zip up your code from your project in CodeLite, and then I can open it in my workspace. Awesome.